I'm Dave. This is the Cyderbaby pod, and today I'm speaking to Dead Soul Revival. Hello.
Hello, I'm Matt. This is Kendall. You're Dave.
I
We're
am
glad
Dave.
to be here.
Thank you very much. Whereabouts in the world are you?
We're in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's early morning for you guys, isn't it?
It's about 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And basically trying not to get, burnt or flooded or mudslided away.
Yeah.
Oh,
it snowed here not too long ago. It was really weird.
It's
Really?
really
Did
weird.
that at all. It's bizarre.
Oh,
In time.
word.
Thing.
What was that film? Day After Tomorrow or something like that, where all these strange weather occurrences.
Yeah, coming up next.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
I had a promo through the email system come through with you guys. You've got a new album, a debut album, indeed.
Yeah, it's our debut.
Yeah, Ignite.
And that comes out March 28th on Slip Trick Records.
Okay. I heard the single "Down for the Last Time,"
Excellent.
and I thought, wow, this is rather good. Tell me about it. Tell me about the single.
What is there to tell? My memory of writing that one is kind of fuzzy. That song's been around for a little bit, and
yeah,
I think it went through a couple different incarnations, but it's like a few of our songs where it's about struggling in life and having some hard times and coming back from that. And that's a big theme with us.
Right. Your style of music is, well, it's described as hard rock, but I'm getting vibes of like a few vibes of new metal and maybe industrial metal as well. I don't know. Is that right?
Yeah, we're basically a blender of a lot of things, I think.
A lot of
It's quite unique.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Try to be, and I think we're maybe more unique than we realize, which is cool. We hear that a lot. So
this is kind of all over the map as far as what we listen to and who we listened to growing up, and
we've got mental problems, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay, who did you listen to growing up then? Who were your earlier influences?
A lot of, you go ahead.
Oh, I was a total like 9 Inch Nails girl, Marilyn Manson, Garbage, things like that. There was a lot of keyboards involved in my youth. So
for me, I'd say things like Type O Negative, Kiss, stuff like that. Weezer was a big band for me. A lot of different kind of things. And I don't know. I would say Kendall is the most diverse as far as all of us in terms of her listening taste. But we all we like different stuff. And we don't want to just play one little narrow thing all the time.
Okay.
That's kind of
with that, it's like if everything sounded the same,
we get bored easy.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but we get bored easy.
ADHD plus children over here.
The interview may end abruptly in a minute then, yeah.
What was that? I'm sorry, Dave.
No, sorry. The interview may end abruptly in a minute then when you get
right. We're bored. Clacky.
Okay. Well, let's move swiftly on then. Now, okay, the first track, opening track, The Hand That Feeds.
Right. That is a cover.
That is a cover.
Little 9 Inch Nails. That is an important band to her. Yeah. That's an important band to Scott, my drummer. Mm-hmm. And I love that song. It's like I think kind of my strong suit is kind of soaring kind of vocals. And that's a good song for me for that. It's like whenever I get a chance to do that, I do.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out a song to cover, and that one just kind of came to me. I could listen to that song over and over again and never get tired of it, Just like, okay, that'd be a fun one.
Yeah. Okay, and then Black Roses follows that, and that's quite an epic song, isn't it?
Thank you. Yeah, that's the one. It seems like most people gravitate toward with us, and that's a real special song to us. And it kind of went through. It began its life as a completely different song, and pretty unique for us that we usually don't rework things that much, but everything got scrapped on that song. We kept the bridge and then kind of went back to work, and I don't know. We get dissatisfied. I'll say that. That's our process of doing things over and over and over to get where we go is a lot because we want it better. You know,
it's like you start out thinking a song is going to be one thing, but sometimes it's almost like the song wants to be something else, and it kind of morphs itself into what it turns into. If that sounds,
Well, you've done 2 versions on the album because there's an acoustic version as well, which is
and we wanted
special
that to
for-
be different. And it's like, some bands will do something like that and they'll just play the same thing on acoustic. And we changed up the verses, we changed up the melodies a little bit on that, and just wanted to take it down a little different, expand the universe of that, so to speak.
Okay. Well, 3rd track then, Let It Ride. Tell me.
That is
he likes to gamble.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm a big craps player, and I'm pretty good,
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't lost our place to live yet.
We're okay.
But yeah, that's about that. I like going to Vegas. Yeah, that's it. But it's kind of a allegory for life too. It's just like grab all you can. You got this one time, live it to the max. So
it's all a gamble.
All a gamble. Rock and roll is a gamble anyway, isn't it? So.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
I mean, just going back a little bit. I mean, how long have you been Dead Soul Revival of the band itself?
Since 2020.
Since 2020.
Pandemic shut things down, and like let's start a band. This is
I
to do that right when we can't hang out with each other or see each other. We like met up with Zoom meetings about it. And stuff. Yeah.
Scott and I were in another band called Freak House for years and years and years, and our singer, Scott and I are from Texas originally. Right. Kendall was born in Texas, interestingly enough, but moved out to California as a kid. And our singer needed to go back. He had some family things going on. So we decided, okay, we're going to regroup, do a new thing, and have me sing, which this is the first band I've ever sang in. It's I always sang background vocals, and that was about it. So I've been working hard every day on doing that, going and doing my little silly vocal exercises and driving everybody crazy, but I love it. And I can't believe I wasn't singing lead before.
Yeah. I've come across a couple of guys like that. There's a UK band called White Raven Down, and their vocalist left for some reason, and the guitarist just stepped up to do the vocals, and he's always too afraid to put his voice out there across the PA, as it were. And now, so it must be 12 months on, he's really going for it. I mean, he's really loving it, and he's
cool,
very freeing.
Yeah, it's a brave move, to make a switch like that, especially when you've seen yourself as just one thing for so long.
Yeah,
I'm glad you stepped up, and it's good.
Yeah, that little bit inside, that little bit of self-doubt really gets you sometimes, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Don't psychoanalyze me because you're doing too good a job.
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll move on then.
Well, you just tapped into me. I'm like, uh-oh.
Apparently, we're a type.
Okay, Nothing Left. I believe that was about lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep. That's that, and that again was a different song. That was a song called Hollywood Ending, and didn't make the grade. And it was just like, okay, these parts are cool. Most of it was there.
Yeah.
The vocals needed to change. So that's what got changed. Was more inspired. Boom.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably one of my favorite tracks there. I've gone through the album probably half a dozen times, and I'm picking
thanks,
I'm
brother.
picking nice tracks. I'm thinking, yeah, I really like that, but I've come back to Nothing Left a few times now, thinking, yeah, I do like that.
I've seen that. That's like the second most popular track. So
yeah. Okay, tell me which is the most popular track. Black Roses.
Black Roses. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
I think that sings.
Yeah, I do like it.
Heads.
I do like
What'd
it,
you say?
but
Oh, you do like it.
I
Right.
do
Oh,
like it. Yeah, I
each his
do
own.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the time lag with Zoom. Sorry if don't sort of
I've got rock and roll hearing, man.
I
So
don't like it.
do
Don't
not
feel
feel bad.
a
That's it. I've got rock and roll hearing. I've been doing this for a while and standing next to people who bash cymbals.
Yeah. I've got marital deafness. So
Marital deafness.
yeah.
I know about
You can relate, can you?
No comment.
Yeah, shall we move on?
Yeah. Next.
Monsters in my head. No, there's
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Monsters in My Head. God, refresh my memory on that one.
I mean, it's just about your mental health, and you've got these demons in
Oh,
your
yeah.
head. What it sounds like, you've got things eating at you, and they're monsters, and we're just trying to capture that mood.
Yeah.
With a dead.
Yeah.
It's a very negative sounding song, but ultimately it has a positive message. Take care of yourself.
Right.
We're all struggling.
No, we take ourselves real seriously.
Yeah.
I can tell.
We do, but at the same time, it's like we want to have fun.
You have to laugh about things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
The sixth track, In This Moment.
In This Moment, that is again, that's actually about a friend of ours, very close friend of ours, that had an alcohol issue.
Right.
And so that's what that's about. And I'm glad he's on the other side of that. And it's all about, coming back and loving life, and realizing that there's more than that. There's another day.
Yeah.
So, good stuff.
Okay.
See, I got all serious on you.
You did. I'm just going to try and lighten the mood again now.
Okay. Sorry.
Go to Still Frames, which is the next track.
No, you're not gonna like this.
I'm not going to like it, am I?
This that is about Chester Bennington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could hear a lot of Linkin Park in that.
Yeah,
It's kind
and
of
that's
a
the
tribute.
idea.
Yeah.
It's like that hit us all pretty hard, and
It's so sad.
very sobering.
And when you're on the outside of that, you can see like if he just would have held on, like it's so obvious to somebody on the outside of it, but when you're going through it like that, like I know everybody just wishes they could have reached in and helped him.
Yeah.
It was to me very sudden and unexpected. I mean, I'd heard whispers about what was people trolling on the internet and just bad mouthing Linkin Park, but when they come over, they're headlining festivals like Download and selling out arenas. There was a lot of love for the band, but he took it so to heart, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I mean, I what I heard was that last record, they got some flack for it because it was a little bit more, poppy and stuff. And
I loved it.
I heard he took that real personally, and hopefully, I don't know, there's no whatever reason. It's horrible.
Yeah. But now, I mean, how long ago was that? 5-6 years ago when that album came out?
I think so. I think that's right.
Yeah, something like that. You look at now the bands in this country so much are quite pop orientated. Sort of certainly my son is liking bands like Vukovi and bands like that where they've got female fronted. There's difference, but the pop element is right there, right sitting shoulder to shoulder with the rock element of everything.
Absolutely. Things here, at least on what we listen to a lot, is satellite radio. We listen to like Sirius XM, and it's weird. There's more diversity, but yet at the same time, we hear a bunch of bands that we think are kind of cookie cutter. And
I do like the pop element though.
Yeah.
I like it. Things change, and I'm not it's better to not resist it and hate everything that comes out, you know. I just kind of roll with it and appreciate what you do like about it. And
Yeah.
Mm.
I like pop. I like the beats.
Yeah.
You know, it's I like that.
We were
That
listening to a bunch
energy.
of pop music yesterday.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like I don't know, this last week I've been in that mood.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know?
you look really enthralled by it.
No, I like that
Huh.
there's that new Miley Cyrus song, Flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his jam right now.
I love that. You know,
Right, I
there's
think we'll end the interview right now.
it's a clacky. Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything else about Miley Cyrus.
I told you we're really all over the place.
I'm very surface level, you know, with
Yeah.
her career, but I know a good song when I hear a good song, and it's just like, and I know that song gets in and affects me emotionally.
Yeah.
Like I hear that, and it's just like, whoa, that was a slap in the face. You know, as a songwriter, I want to know why that's slapping me in the face.
Mm.
You know, so
Yeah.
there's personal part and kind of a craft part.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
at it as songs. Sometimes it seems like you look at it in a different, like you're studying it, you know, like
That's true.
you're a student of songwriting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
But I still have fun listening to it.
things to learn.
I let go.
Miley Cyrus specifically.
Hmm.
I hear she gives lessons from time to time as well. No, I'm joking. Shall we get back to the album?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Where did we get to? Was it still Frames?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about that. That
Yeah.
was about Chester.
Yeah. So Breathe, which
Breathe.
appears twice. So tell me why.
That's very much kind of like going along with you know, for lack of a better way of putting it, our mission statement, which is you know, don't stay in a bad spot. You know, take a deep breath. Tomorrow's, you know, another day, and that kind of thing.
Just breathe through it.
Right.
It'll pass. You know?
Basically. Yeah. I mean, I've definitely had problems with things like depression, having panic attacks and stuff like that. So, you know, it's funny because some of these songs, some of them, all they are is little messages to myself. They're just little reminders for me to do certain things. That may sound funny, but works for me.
No, it's like a stick it note for life, isn't it? Really?
Right.
Mhm.
No,
Right.
having a little song running through your brain all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose in the meantime is about the last track we need to talk about.
I love that song.
Yeah. That's a cover as well, obviously.
Yeah.
And that was a song. We had a big long list of covers, and that was a song that was like all three of us loved.
Yeah,
And
just like, yep, we're gonna cover that one.
Yeah,
it's
it's just
such
like,
a standout to us.
you can't stop us.
I had I'm drawing a blank on what that album's called. The one with In the Meantime, and that was just
Resident Alien.
Resident Alien, thank you. And if I had to be stranded somewhere, that is one of the albums I would take with me.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Resident. That is such a good album from start to finish. So
I think that band, I don't know how big they were over there, but over here, that was a hit. And then their next album, I heard it on the radio one time, but I got the album and I loved it. I feel like they deserved more than what they got.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, I think you're right there.
yeah.
Okay, then so that's the album. It's coming out on what label? Sorry,
Slip Trick.
Slip Trick. Right,
Yeah.
and that's at the end of the month, isn't it? 28th of March.
28th. Yeah, 3 weeks from tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't know when this will be on, but yeah.
Well, I'll put it out tomorrow, so it'll be
okay,
3
great.
weeks. 3 weeks time.
There you go.
Okay. I suppose the other thing is gigging. I mean, obviously you're not going to be coming over to the UK anytime soon, or is that?
We'd like to. We're actually coming over there, just me and her.
Yeah.
2/3 of us are coming over there in September. We're going to.
Great.
Her best friend lives in London, so we're going over there for a wedding and stuff like that. And we love it over there. We've been over
we'd
there.
love to play over there. That would be magical.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
working on that, and we actually, if you look at our numbers, we have a lot of fans in the UK, and a lot of fans in Germany, and those are two places we really want to come play. So
Okay.
It's definitely on our brain, and it will happen. I can't tell you what day, but it's going to happen.
Hopefully sooner rather than later.
And we're going
That
to
sounds
hang
so
out with
fun.
you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
guarantee
specifically.
you,
Mhm.
Okay.
you'll have.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll appreciate that. I might buy you a drink or two, just to
Thank
celebrate.
you.
That's
Right.
Thank
okay.
you.
Okay.
That's going to be a good show.
I knew we liked it.
Yes. I'll get you into cider, don't worry.
Oh,
We'll wrap things up there, and we've got the album out. We've got the record label. The album's called Ignite. You're called Dead Soul Revival,
yes,
and
sir.
I think pretty big things will be coming your way.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So
We appreciate
much.
that so
Yeah,
much.
thanks for
That's
having
right.
us. You're
That's all
awesome.
right. Thank
Yeah.
you for your time.
Thank you.
Awesome. We'll talk to you soon, Dave. Hope to talk
Yeah.
to you again.